No shirt, all the service. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and thank you for joining us for a episode of unboxing. And this unboxing is going to be a little bit different, considering that this is not an official product of Bandai. This is actually a product from Kong. This is their first full-blown action figure. This is not an upgrade kit. This is a full-blown fHKWX sized action figure. If you're looking to get this guy, you can get him at www.Dstar01.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. And if this guy is sold out, you can get him at 5K Toys, which this video is indeed sponsored by. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see how it is in terms of paint, detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories. So let's go to the top cam. Let's see how this guy is. Notice that there's no window box. You're just going to have to go off pictures to see how he is. And that's right. This is indeed a shirtless Vegeta. Similar to how the powered up Jiren is, which is pretty much, he was like that for like 1 or 2 episodes. This Vegeta was like that for about 2 to 3 episodes. We get a figure of that, but it looks like we get a decent amount of stuff with this one. We get extra legs, we get extra arms, gloved hands, sorry, and he comes with ungloved arms. So this is an interesting one. We've never really seen a Vegeta without gloved hands, so this is going to be really cool. So let's look at the figure first before we go into anything. And let's go to the front cam and let's see what we're dealing with here. First off, the eyes are his pupilless eyes, and that looks really cool. And we have a glossy blue hair for Super Saiyan Blue, and it kind of has a metallic sheen to it as well. So it goes from a dark blue all the way to a light blue, and it looks like they gave it a metallic a top coat, which looks really, really nice for that Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Here's one thing that I also noticed about this figure right off the bat. There is indeed a flat finish. Unlike a lot of the China clones and even Demoniacal Fits, sometimes they do not add like a lot of a matte finish. They just basically skim over it with a matte finish. With this one, it looks like they actually put it all over to give it a really nice look on any light. And you know me, I love a matte finish, and this figure has it. Another thing that I noticed about this figure, if you were thinking that Kong was going to release a loose action figure, absolutely not. Look at this. With a nice wiggle, there is no looseness in my Vegeta right now. This guy is extremely tight. Like a whole nother level of tightness that I did not think I would find in a I wouldn't say this is a China clone, but a China-made fHKWX, and that is actually really nice. The joints are smooth, and they look really nice, and he has the version 2 body. This is a really nice Vegeta action figure, and I have to say, I am digging it. Let's look at the skin tone. Now, it is kind of a pale white. It looks like we have some darker flesh tones in the musculature right here. You can actually see it in his abs and stuff like that, and that looks really, really good. The pants are pretty much a standard blue, and of course we have the Saiyan armor boots right there. And I have to say, I am digging this figure. It looks really solid. Kong, in my opinion, just from the first impression of opening this guy, I have to say I'm very impressed with what they did here. So let's compare him. Now that we're moving on to articulation and scale, let's see how he does compared to other Vegeta action figures. And we're going to bring the Super Battle Collection from the good old 90s. Look at that Super Battle Collection. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get this guy out of the way. Here is a real deal, 100% real Vegeta, Majin Vegeta. And it looks like he does indeed scale really well with fHKWX. And if you're like, well, what about Saiyan Saga Vegeta? Well, there you go. There's Saiyan Saga Vegeta. And you're like, well, what about regular Super Vegeta? And all right, well, here's regular Super Vegeta. I think, actually, now that I think about it, my Super Vegeta might actually be a Trunks body. I've been messing with these for so long that it's hard to keep up. But anyway, there you have it. So if you're wondering if he scales with SH Figure Arts, he does. And if you're like, well, what about Kakarot? Well, here's Kakarot, Saiyan raised on Earth, Goku. And Goku should be taller, and he is. So there you have it. SH Figure Arts. He works really well with SH Figure Arts. Well, you're like, well, what about Marvel Legend? I got you. I got you. Here's Peter B. Parker right there. I'm like, well, what about Deku from Anime Heroes? Yeah, sure. There you go. And you're like, well, what about Snake? Solid Snake. And there's Solid Snake from Figma right there. And if you want another one, well, what about MHA Winter Suit Bakugo? Well, you know what? He's not finished, but there you go. Here's my Winter Suit Bakugo in progress right there with Vegeta Blue, which also this will be up for sale soon when I finish. So there you have it. That's how he compares with other action figures. Let's see how tall he is. I think I messed that one up. Usually I do this first. He's 6 inches tall from the very... hold on. Let's do that again. 6 inches tall from the very top of his hair. Now let's go into articulation. Let's see. Does he have super tight toes? No, he doesn't. These are actually really nice, so that's as far as they go. We have a ball joint here at the ankle. We have double joint knee. We have that version 2 3-point joint right there for front kicks and side kicks, flying knees, and whatnot. And we have 2 articulation points at the midsection, which are really nice. Lots of range of motion right there. We have butterfly joints right here. Can he hug himself? Maybe not, because he's been doing chest day all day, and that's as much as we can go on that one. But we do have a bicep swivel. We do have a double jointed elbow, ball and peg right there. And 2 at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. This is a really nice looking Vegeta right there. That looks really cool. Let's get him to do some poses. We got front kicks, flying knees. We have his jump kick, and this one flies off, but that's okay. It can be plugged back in. Let's do that kick right there. And I guess we can do other poses when we get the hands and whatnot. This one keeps falling off. I'm not sure why. Let's plug that in. There you go. And let's do a superhero landing. See if we could do that with all his articulation. This is how we do it. That's it. So there you have it. He's super articulated, super posable, very nice. It looks like actually, it looks like they forgot to paint those joints right there. Indeed. And it looks like some of the paint may be already coming off just a tad bit. Looks like this guy really needed to be top-coated on the pants. Looks like they top-coated the top part of his body, but the pants seem to be rubbing off just a tad. Okay, so I'm just going to let you guys know that mine is like that. I'm not sure if yours will, but wow, that's there's the little bit of a negative right there. So, anyway, let's move on to accessories. Let's go to the top cam and see what we're dealing with here. So we have extra pants or legs. We have 7 extra hands, 4 different faces, and 2 different arms. Let's get the faces out of the way. So this is kind of the best part of this figure, is unlike other Vegetas, you do get an assortment of accessories, right? You get battle damage pants and different arms. So let's give the faces. Let's go to the front cam. And let's take off the pupil-less eyes, and let's look at this Vegeta right here when he actually has pupils in his eyes. And let's look real close at this face. So there you have it. That looks really cool right there. Pretty much your standard Vegeta face. I really think Kong did a really good job on that face. Looks really, really good. Looks like an official SH Figure Arts face. Let's move on to the other faces. Also, they plug in really nice and tight. Here is a neutral face. He's looking right at your soul. And then this one right here. This one is a slightly smirking face. I like this one a lot. And here's another one. And this one is a smiling face, or a forced grin is what I'd like to call this. I like that one. My favorite one is, I think, just the standard side looking one looks really good. We're gonna keep this one on for the rest of the review, and let's move on to his other accessories, which would be the battle damaged pants. Now, let's see here. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like they did forget to paint these joints in. I guess that makes a lot of sense considering how difficult it is to get in there. But yeah, that's kind of discerning. I think that's the biggest negative here. And to my surprise, that popped off really easily, really smoothly. Didn't require that much force. See if we can pop this back in. Everyone stand by. And that popped in really nice. And there you have it, battle damaged pants. Ooh, I love that. Looks really, really cool. I have to say so myself. Yeah, that's kind of sad that the paint kind of rubs off there. But despite that, I think everything is really nice. This is a really good looking figure. Ooh, yeah, love that. Love that. That's really nice. Let's get the gloved hands on. So here are the gloved hands. And those popped off really easily. Huh. Usually that's like a really hard thing to pull off. Or it's too loose. And this is a really nice middle ground, I'd say. When it comes to popping off arms, that was really easy to do, and it seemed pretty sturdy as well. Let's see if I can do the same. Yep. Just pull off those arms. Okay. So I popped the gloved arms on. So there you have it. There he is outfitted with the gloved hands, battle damaged pants, and a side-looking face. And I think this is the absolute best-looking look for this guy. And he looks really, really good. And then we'll look at the... You know what? Let's not look at the other hands. Let's look at least one. So you need to do his peace sign one. I'm just going to put this one on, and then we'll look at the rest of them. There you have it. That looks solid. Now let's come with a conclusion of the Kong Battle Damage Final Battle Vegeta. Is this worth the $60 to $65? Yes, absolutely. He looks good. He looks like an official figure. He comes with a lot of accessories. The only thing he doesn't come with is effect pieces, which honestly I'm fine with considering that he comes with an extra pair of pants and gloved arms, extra hands, and whatnot. The faces and the paint are really nice, but let's discuss the biggest negative. Because this is Kong's first foray into the action figure world of Dragon Ball, I think they had a quality control issue right here. I'm not sure if everyone else's will have this, but let's be real, that doesn't look that good. It looks like they really needed to top coat this. I can see the surfacer on the bottom, actually, so it is surfaced. It's just that it needs to be top coated for sure. Like the blue looks like it rubbed off really easily. Yeah, that's kind of sad that they did that. It's something I can fix really fast. I have my airbrush set up. I could just go ahead and give it a nice coat of blue and then top coat it with a spray. It only takes like 10 seconds for me to do. But for someone out there who isn't good at painting, who's just going to use a brush, doesn't have any of the top coat spray, that could be an issue for you. If you really want those joints to be colored blue, that is. So far, if you were just to look at this Vegeta just as it is right now, it looks absolutely amazing. I really like the way this guy looks. All right, everyone, this is after the review. I just wanted to show you how easy this is to fix, especially if you have an airbrush. All you need is Mr. Color Bright Blue. This is 65, and Mr. Super Clear UV Cut. And as you can see, as we look at Vegeta's crotch, it is fixed. Very easy to do. Super, super easy. For anyone out there that's ordering from Dstar01 and you're like, well, will mine have it? I'm going to have to say probably. If you want me to fix it, I will do it for free, but you have to email me beforehand so that I can fix it beforehand and before I ship it out. And also, the turnaround time, depending on how many people want this done, it might be delayed 3 to 5 days, almost a week, depending on how many people want this done. So this takes some time to do. Or you can do it yourself and just buy Mr. Color 65 and Mr. Super Clear. I believe I have Mr. Super Clear in Dstar01. So if you guys want this done and you're ordering this, just go ahead and order it and send me an email and I'll fix it up for you. All right? So that's my take on it. Thank you all for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, you can pick this guy up at www.dstar01.com, reliable source for awesome action figures. And if I'm sold out, you could always go to my boy Jason at 5K Toys. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here.